The next position would be seated. So you, of course, need a chair for this, or if you want to lay down on a mat in the seated position. So what we're going to do, you can use a rolling pin or massage stick, and then you're going to roll, very similar to a standing position. So you're rolling to the side for TFL, and even rolling down onto the IT band. Then rectus femoris, and then sartorius. Another tool to use, again, this is what I use on the athletes. I'm going to use the blunt part of the massage tool, and I feel for the top part of my hip, the front pointy part, and I know that sartorius is there, and out of that, on the outside is TFL. I'm just going to place the blunt right on the TFL on the side, moving perpendicular to the muscle fiber, so crossways. And then just underneath the top part of the hip. And then rectus femoris is just 2 finger widths below that, and moving back and forth. Because this is the area where it gets adhered to, or what we call gummed up. It gets sticky like a gum in this area. So you go back and forth. Now, of course, you may not have this at your home, but you could have a spoon to have your thumb there, moving back and forth so you don't put undue pressure. Or you could leave your pressure there, but then just move your leg in and out. It will have the same effect. In addition to the spoon, or you could have the blunt end of the wooden spoon. You place it in this area and move side to side, or leave that stationary and move your leg side to side. With the TFL being right here, moving side to side and then moving downward. Like so. The next position is called donkey kick. What you're going to do is you're going to go to a kitchen counter high enough, and basically you're going to place one hand on the table, and you're going to use one leg and bring it backwards like a donkey kick. But you need something to hold. Now this technique is for iliacus. That's on inside of your hip bone area. So you could use your fingers. So here's my hip bone. I'm going to curl my fingers inward, like so. Lean over onto the kitchen table or a kitchen counter, and then I just bring my leg back this way. It'll capture parts of that muscle. So remember to curve inward onto the hip area. Now, if you can't do that, what you could do is use the blunt end of the wooden spoon, position it right in that area. You can use the same hand to hold it, but you want to do is go onto an angle, like so. So you're right going into the hip area, and you're going to do a donkey kick. Nice and slow. So what you could also do is move the abdominal muscles and the contents, the intestines a little bit, and you're right in the bone. If you don't feel the bone there and just feel soft tissue, then it's not a good thing to do. So you have to feel the bone first and then get right into that area. And then do a donkey kick. And you can reverse your hand contact to create more of an angle and do donkey kick.